Welcome back to Spiritual Selfish Channel, guys. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kristina Day. In today's video, we're talking about 5 weird things I do to raise my vibration. And if you have been following me for a while, you know that Spiritual Selfish Channel is all about focusing on yourself so that you can raise your vibration and be conscious creator of your own life. Now, I know the title says 5 weird things, but it's just usual things. It's not weird for me, but most probably it's gonna be weird for normal, usual people. But if you're watching my channel, you're probably not normal as well. You probably understand how the energy works. You probably, know the law of attraction, all of those things. So that is already not quotes normal. It is something that goes beyond if you are working with yourself, if you are working with your energy. So let me know if any of those things will be weird for you or not. But I hope I will inspire you and give you some inspiration or hints or ideas how you can raise your vibration on daily basis. And before we jump in, make sure to stay to the end because I will share with you how you can reset your frequency in just 5 days. So the very first thing I do to raise my frequency, and this is something I do just after I wake up and before I go to bed, and it is shaking. It is literally either shaking like this, shaking out all of my joints, all of my, legs and so on, dancing, jumping around. And why I do this is because we store a lot of energy, emotions, subconscious programming in our physical body, literally in our fascia, in our joints. So, for example, when I wake up and I might have had a bad dream or something, or just, we've been laying down whole night, not really moving. So, by shaking, we start to move our energy. But also at the end of the day, if we had a stressful day, lots of worries or something like that, when we shake, we also release this energy. So that's number one. Through shaking, we can release and raise the frequency of our physical body at the same time. Number two is, this one is gonna be probably weird, but I'm singing, and not just just regular singing, but specifically I do, most of you guys know that I also do light language healing sessions for my clients. So for example, I may, when I do meditation or just randomly throughout the day, start speaking some light language. Those of you who do not know what light language is, it's basically language of the light, language of the universe. It's a channeled language that each and every single one of us may tap into. But I have a separate videos talking about light language. But just to give you an understanding, it may sound something like I'm just tapping in. Right? It just was quick for me to tap in and to give you just an example. But also, what it does, it's like frequency surgery, energy surgery. And for this, you might think, Kristina, I don't know how to speak light language. Of course, this is not necessary if I would not do light language. And before I didn't, tap in and activate these abilities, I will just sing. I will just, speak out loud. And I want you to know that you just making some sounds and allowing yourself to make noises that naturally come true will raise your vibration because you allow this energy flow to come through. So even something as, traditional will raise your vibration, especially when you do, for example, do chant mantras or do is if you really do, you can feel the vibration in your mouth. And then, by adjusting your tongue, you can kind of direct this energy flow, this vibration in different areas of your body. The next one, the third one, is a really cool one. Is basically I have an alarm clock, timer, if you will, on my phone that every 2 hours reminds me to take a couple of, literally a minute or two to take a pause from whatever I do, sit back, and tap into high vibrational thought, energy, feeling. Maybe I want to manifest something and I think about, me living near the ocean in my beautiful home with sun is shining, or anything else I may be desiring, or anything else that makes me happy. I take that minute to tap into that high vibrational state, to practice it, to feel it, right? So throughout the day, if I have this, and you will have it, throughout the day, if we have this alarm clock that reminds us, hey, tap into high vibrational state. Imagine throughout the day how many times you will actually raise your vibration consciously by your choice. And guess what? When you raise your vibration, you start to attract better things. And in general, if you don't quite grasp what's the benefit of raising your vibration, I have a separate video that I recorded just before this video, so definitely go check it out. The thing number 4 that I do to raise my vibration is charging my food. And you may think, Kristina, what? What do you mean? And basically charging my food before I consume my food, or as I'm cooking it, or as I'm washing my food, I actually will say, thank you, tomatoes, thank you, potatoes, cucumbers, chickpeas, or whatever it is. I will be showering my food with gratitude, with appreciation. And just before I sit down to eat, I will put my hands over it and I will send it love and appreciation, and I will send thanks to the universe for the ever-evolving consciousness for growing this food for me. Because imagine, there's avocado, and that avocado grew specifically for you. You will be the only person who will, consume it and enjoy it, and who will receive this nourishment. And then I, thank all the people who gathered it, who brought it to the stores, and so on and so forth. So this one really puts you in relaxing vibration before consuming, right? Gives you this pause to shift that you actually, and put your state of mind that you actually now will be consuming food. And it also taps you in a vibration of gratitude, and it change the vibration of the food. Because remember, guys, you don't know who were carrying the food, how it was carried before and treated. All of that is a vibration. So be mindful of what you're consuming, not just on physical level, but on energetic level, and you have the power to change it by your intention alone. You don't have to be a healer to change the vibration of the food, and also change the vibration how you are consuming the food. And the last but not least that I do most of the days is listening to the healing frequencies, right? We have, if you go on YouTube and you put, 528 hertz or any other hertz, healing frequencies, put something like this, you will find that there's amazing, lots and lots of different frequencies, for prosperity, for abundance, for love, releasing deep, dense energies from your body. And, I will just have it in the background playing while I do my stuff or while I work. And this is not even something you kind of consciously have to do, because it's just working in the background, affecting your field and up-leveling your frequency. So guys, let me know. This is the 5 things I do on a daily basis to elevate my frequency. Let me know if you thought that any of this is weird, or maybe you are doing some of it already. And let me know in the comments. Also, let's exchange what each and every one of you are doing. Maybe you have brilliant ideas that I didn't cover here, and I would really love to know what you are doing to raise your own frequency. But as I mentioned, I will share with you how can you reset your frequency in 5 days. So if you watched my previous video about the benefits of raising your frequency, you know that I have been working on intensive 5-day mini course to help you to reset your frequency and raise the vibration of your being on mental, emotional, and physical levels. So it's finally ready and it's finally all put together, ready for you to dive in. So I will leave the link down below for you to check it out. If it aligns with you and you would like to have this toolbox, please join us and let's raise the frequency of each and every one individual. But just to give you an idea what is going to be happening across these 5 days, basically it's your day-to-day guide. Each and every single day, I'm going to give you the theory, the knowledge on each and single in a single plane, what we're going to be covering that day. And I'm going to be giving you homework each and every single day to take small action, how you can elevate the frequency of your mental plane, emotional plane, of your physical plane, right? At the beginning, we're going to be talking about the first thing to understand about the energy work and the first step in resetting your energetical frequency, right? We're going to be also talking about more in depth about food, about our emotions, about how to raise the vibration of our physical body through body movement. So the 5 days frequency reset is going to give you the knowledge, the toolbox, the practices, and then at the end I will be also sharing how you can make a long-term change, so that you've done the 5 days, you've reset your frequency, but how can you make the long-term change to make the everlasting change and raise your energetical set point? Because I will be sharing with you guys everything I learned for the past 5 years that I started raising my frequency consciously and unconsciously on different levels. So I hope you will benefit from this. Go check it out. The 5 days include the body activation, the recipes, meditation, different other practices that you can walk away and do every single day. I'm so excited, guys, to bring this to you, to assist those of you who are willing to raise their own frequency and take responsibility in raising the whole consciousness and frequency of our earth. So thank you so much for watching. I acknowledge each and every one of you for doing the work, shining your own light, and I'll talk with you in my next video. Bye!